Here we go. Another week. It's gonna be quick. I think everything is good. Yep. Okay. So let's do it. Week
Okay.
was it week 10 recap? Yeah, it is week 10 recap. Um, and just because time restraints and I got to be a dad here, we're gonna jump right into it. What did you think,
Oh, hang
Chris?
on. I'm not ready.
You're
Hang
not ready?
on. Hang on. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Jeez Louise. All right. Everyone got to see that. I did not. So I always get to see it afterward. Yes, please. Okay. All right. So let's ask you at the first question, man. Obviously, I think it was the only thing that happened this week. I traded DeAndre Hopkins for Chris Carson.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that was stupid.
you think it was stupid? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess just let me know. Let me know why. So this is my reasoning why. Baltimore, good defense at Baltimore. Indianapolis, good defense. It's at home, though. New England, obviously a good defense. Denver has one of the best cornerbacks. Tennessee's tough, and they have Tampa Bay in championship week. Chris Carson has this. Philadelphia, not a great defense. Minnesota, a good defense. Los Angeles Rams, this is what he did prior. Carolina is actually a terrible defense against the run, and Arizona. Are you still thinking it's dumb?
I think that you have a good point there, but what's Russell Wilson done this year?
Great things.
I haven't paid too much attention to him. I just know that Deshaun Watson has been incredible this year. A lot of that's probably his legs, to be honest. But
Right there, buddy.
yeah, I mean, I know he's no
Yeah.
slouch.
Yeah. No, he's done really well. He's only thrown two interceptions, as you can see right here. Only had one fumble. His 41 and 39, 29, 29. It's crazy. This is what's going to go on the entire time. Uh, so yeah, I mean I think he's good. I don't know, man. I'm fine with it. Obviously, he goes right into the lineup. Um, I dropped Luke Kuechly for Minka Fitzpatrick. I'm feeling strong about that. Look what he's got coming up: Baker Mayfield,
Yeah,
Ryan
he's got
Finley,
Cleveland, Cincy,
Baker
Cleveland.
Mayfield,
Yeah,
Arizona. He's got
and then
Josh
the Jets
Allen,
after
and then he's got
Arizona.
Sam Darnold. Tell me Minka Fitzpatrick does not end the season with an interception and 3 touchdowns every game.
I was busy earlier in the week, and I don't know if I would have given up Devin Bush because of what he's done earlier in the season.
Yeah,
I probably would have been just too nostalgic and stuck with Devin Bush, but I wish I would have thought to pick up Minka.
yeah.
I
No,
don't know if I don't know if he continues his production.
God, dude. All right, so let's get right into this scoreboard because I cannot be distracted at all anymore. Apparently. All right, so has Pete is Pete the most unlucky fantasy owner ever? Is this the most unlucky year of all time?
he's he's typical old man. He's always bitching about something.
Yeah, yeah. It's rough. Look at this: Logan Ryan, 25 points. Patrick Mahomes, 30 points. Steelers defense, 27 points. Gets a 0 on Cooper Cup, gets an 8 on Ezekiel Elliott, gets 20 more on Travis Kelsey, and he still loses. Is he?
I was shocked when Cooper Cup got nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was pleasantly surprised because who did he do that against? The Steelers.
True.
So
True. 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 What do you
um,
think's more surprising? Christian Kirk getting 3 touchdowns or Cooper Cup getting 0 touchdowns or zero
Christian Kirk
points?
getting three by far.
I mean 0 points. I mean 0 points for Cooper Cup is also
I,
kind of
I know.
ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I know Johnny had Christian Kirk at the beginning of the season. He dropped him for somebody else, and I picked him up. I think I started him a couple times, but then I think I kind of fell into the trap of him being a rookie and just not having his breakout game yet. But I wish I wouldn't have dropped him. I think he's going to be good. I think Kyler Murray's going to really start throwing to him a lot.
Yeah. I mean obviously 3 touchdowns is a fluke game. I don't know if I have him starting
Yeah.
against San Francisco. It doesn't seem like a great idea, but I mean, that
Well, San Francisco can't cover everybody. I mean, look at who the Cardinals just picked up, Kenyon Drake, and
true.
he seemed to look pretty good against the Buccaneers last week,
Yeah,
running and.
and David Johnson seems to be done with the NFL.
You mean like Antonio Brown?
Yes.
This week, not next week.
Yeah. Any surprise plays here that you would have done differently? Let's see. We got Chris Herndon with his one-game career.
Yeah.
Rough, just rough.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. I would have started the same lineup, I think.
Yeah. DJ Moore
Kirk,
did
Kirk
really well.
Cousins, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think at the beginning of the week, I'm not looking at it saying I'm going to start Kirk Cousins over Drew Brees.
Yeah.
And obviously not Mahomes. Not happening.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
But,
This one seemed just unlucky for Pete. And also, I mean, Rojo got 22. Like, these people, this was luck. Pete, this was luck.
Yeah. I wanted him. I don't know if you saw on the auction results. You beat me to him by a couple dollars.
Oof. Let's see how much I paid for him because I
$10. I paid $7.
Yeah, because you never pay $5 because everyone pays $5, but you got to beat the person that pays $6, so you pay $7. And I was like, fuck it, I'm paying $10.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next one. This is your. Actually, no, let's skip yours because I want the pain to be last. Is OM's team a surprise to you? I mean, this is a surprise, right? 13 for 1 yard.
Yeah.
But still got 8 points.
That's like as big of a surprise as Cooper Kupp getting 0.
Yeah, definitely. Tyreek with 33, Jarvis with
Jarvis
25.
Landry, though.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Kyler Murray, I kind of expect a big number out of him.
Yeah.
And Amari went off, but you got the Jason Witten for 3.7 and David Montgomery for 6. And the Cowboys only getting 1. I mean, you can have all the big numbers you want, but when you drop eggs like that in your lineup,
yeah. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had a tough game. Aaron Jones had a game to make up for it, and then because Aaron Rodgers had a tough game, I guess Devontae Adams just survived off of catches. Oh, and yards. I forgot. Devontae Adams destroyed us this week. Let's see. Any weird starts here? John Brown's a really good player. I don't know if you've seen what he's been doing recently. Just a good player.
Yeah, really consistent. I mean, he's got a couple down weeks there, but
yeah. Let's see. OM's team. God. Daniel Jones, though. I don't even know what to say. It's like Daniel Jones is like Tim Tebow or something. Like not the same type of player, but like he can score 4 points or he can score 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm interested to see him in the coming years.
Yeah, definitely. Jesus,
especially with Saquon.
Saquon, yeah.
Saquon, however you pronounce his stupid name.
Shane took an L. What is everyone at right now? 5-5?
Yeah, that's one of the notes I have written down here. Everyone is 5. I've never seen anything like this. You got you and Johnny on top of the league, then a bunch of 5-5. Then Pete's like, I don't even know if he's trying, and Greg is completely checked out.
Yeah, well, at least checked out of the playoff contention. I don't know if Greg's actually checked out because he's still trying to pick up money on Pick'ems, which he's done pretty well on so far.
Yeah, that's true.
But that was the point. Yeah. But look at this, we can even look at this. Pete is the 3rd highest scorer in the league.
Oh yeah, I hadn't looked at that. That's crazy.
First most points against, and it's barely like I'm behind him by 50? Man, yeah. It's tough. All right, let's go to let's see, week 10. I mean, Johnny. Do we even have to go over Johnny's team? It's just. Whew.
Yeah, have it's going to be you and him in the finals, so have fun with that one. Enjoy your second place.
Interesting. I cannot believe that he just started another defense and 26 points. Congrats.
Yeah.
His defense has been his highest scoring player all season, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Johnny had literally no one else to play, so he played his best and only lineup. And OJ Howard.
Yeah. Well, back to Johnny's defense. He did a good job playing the matchup there. I mean, obviously, he might not have been seeking out the Ravens defense specifically, but whoever's playing Cincinnati, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and as I'm sure not just you, but everyone else noticed, Oh, that's the wrong one. Um, that's who I took in Eliminator. Like, why would you? Why
Oh
would you
yeah.
not? Why would you not take the Ravens against Ryan Finley's Cincinnati Bengals? And yeah,
Yep.
I understand, Shane taking the Saints over the Falcons here. I think it was even at New Orleans. But like I told Johnny, like what, 3 years ago, never bet on those division matchups, man. It's just yikes. It's too much. Too much weird stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Like the Miami Dolphins beating the Patriots like once a year. It's just weird.
Yeah. And I thought the Patriots were going to go undefeated. I know that wasn't
Hold
this
on.
week.
Where's that fucking cat at, dude? Oh, really? Cool. Cool. All right, man. Let's talk about your pain.
About who?
Your pain.
Oh, my pain. Oh my
Let's talk
gosh.
about your pain. How do you feel, man?
All right.
'Cause-
All right. So Riley said earlier in the week, "I'm coming for you, AJ."
yes.
And I typically don't respond to chirping like that because I don't want to say something, put my foot in my mouth.
yeah.
But finally, towards the end of the week, I said, "I'm coming for you, Riley." Damn it, I didn't beat him.
Yeah, you felt comfortable, didn't you?
I did. I shouldn't have. That stupid projected score had me excited.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I mean, how much worse could it have gone for you? He scored 10 points, and he looked absolutely terrible during all 10 of those points.
Yeah.
The game, however, wow.
I fell asleep in the third quarter, and I didn't even know until the next day that they went into overtime.
Yeah, I mean, those overtime games, jeez. Dude, the pain.
I know. I picked up. Gerald Elliott though.
Okay.
Everett. Sorry.
Everett, yeah. Yeah, he should do all right. Dude,
Yeah.
I think everyone was wrong.
Yep.
Everyone was wrong except for you.
I would have paid that money for him, but I don't know why I let you talk me out of it.
I don't know. This is a crazy good season for him. Do you think, how much are you paying for him next year?
Let me get in here, check real quick.
I mean, are you going to keep him?
I got him for $6, so
Yeah.
for $21, I don't know. But that's actually one of the things that I was going to mention at the end of the recap.
Yeah.
So, let me point out real quick. Go down and look at my bench. This is one of those ones that hurts extra bad because I could have won it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't been starting Hollywood. I just haven't had any confidence in him. But I think
Kareem, you waited.
Well,
and
I don't think anybody starts Kareem his first week back.
You're probably right.
But yeah, I think Marquise is back.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This was a good pickup. I mean, he's not like great, but he's also a first-year player.
Yeah.
Maybe not for fantasy yet, but definitely for like the Ravens.
It's hard when Lamar Jackson runs as much as he does.
Yeah.
To have anybody else on that offense, I think. Because you really don't, especially a rookie, you don't know what you're going to get from week to week.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So I think actually that is a good idea to talk about. Like I brought it up, and it's tough, man. Like, so here's some of the reasons. Like, obviously, when stop.
Shut that baby up.
When Greg came in, major disadvantage, obviously.
Yeah.
And let's see, who else? When Riley came in, also kind of a disadvantage. And it's been kind of a disadvantage for everyone that's come in since the beginning, except for, JC had a really good year.
The expansion teams, it was hard for them.
Yeah. And
whoever took over one of the teams that was already formed, it was also rough for them because the person that left that team, I forget who it was, just like quit trying.
Yeah. I mean, the point is to have fun. So I mean, if you're not having fun, you do your thing.
Does that mean Pete's gonna quit?
I don't think Pete's gonna quit. I don't know.
Because I know Pete's not having fun.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, one keeper proposed for next year.
Just for next year, not for any years after that. Just for 1 year, or one keeper for next year, and then any teams that we would have would also do an expansion draft off of our current rosters. So essentially, you're going to keep the player that you want to keep the most, and then if you have someone who's close, like let's say my team, for example, Johnny said I'm going to keep Alvin Kamara, and he might be right, but honestly, do I think Nick or Christian McCaffrey is worth what, $87? I do.
Yeah.
I would rather pay $87 for Christian McCaffrey and save the $12 than pay $45 for Alvin Kamara and save the, what, $30?
Yeah, and I've got a few on my roster like that. And that's actually the thing that we should probably brainstorm in the group chat. I've got Melvin Gordon. I got him for what, $19, and I got Kareem Hunt for $12.
Yeah.
And I was planning on keeping both of those guys for dirt cheap.
I know.
So it kind of affects draft strategies that people employed this year.
And I don't want to say that like I mean, and I'm not gonna say that anything silly, but I did not do this knowing ahead of time that this would happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I just, I couldn't. I had to make it.
No, it's an honest to goodness good idea. Like you said, to even things out, because we're pretty lopsided.
Yeah.
So.
And especially because, and a problem that I've noticed, and I've talked with Riley, and I've talked with, I guess you now, and with J-Dub, you can't make trades because no one's valuable.
That's where I'm at right now, because I've got a bunch of people just filling roster spots. They're doing okay. I haven't run into the hard part of my schedule yet, so I'm probably about to get crushed.
Yeah.
But like, I've got some value on my team, but I can't trade any of it away to get anything in return because I don't have the equity,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And the other thing too is you're sitting here and you have all these players on your bench and everything like that, but you don't have any players that are scoring 1 point, and that's because we have 8 teams in the league. Everyone on your team can score 30 points a game.
Right. If we were a 12-team league again, you'd have people that you're happy they're getting 6-7 points.
Exactly, yeah. And so you could make those trades where you're just kind of upgrading and stuff like that. Another thing I kind of would like to do is I don't know how you feel about it. The roster. I feel like maybe we should start doing 2 RB, 2 wide receiver, and then 2 flex. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas. I think that a lot of stuff does need to be brought up. I still like doing a defense because I'm always going to take the Panthers. Just
no
team
kickers.
Flair. No kickers still. I still like defensive players for a little bit more team flair. I don't know. Maybe take the defensive players out. I definitely want to bring back...
what is that noise?
It's a squeak toy, dude. I definitely want to bring back DraftKings too. It's just another thing, but I don't know. It's definitely something to look into. And I think we should probably just end it, man. I think we should end it. Do you have anything else? Do you want to rattle off of your sheet?
No, we talked about everybody's 5-3. Riley last week in the recap was apparently riding a roller coaster the whole time. This is Riley last week.
Yeah. I think he was trying to like lean in to see what was going on, and he'd like sit back.
I think he was on a rocking chair.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he was kicked back, and he looked like he was kicked back in like a man cave, like all wooden around.
I think he went up to the cabin for the weekend. And then one more thing that I had to talk about is we've had quite a bit of turnover in the league already. What's this? Is this our 3rd or 4th year?
4th?
I think our 4th. So people that we've lost already is Waymore, Jackson, Vinny, Otto, OC.
Yeah. It's definitely. I don't know. Here's JC. We lost JC too. We lost.
Oh yeah.
We lost OC's buddy, Titans fan. Why can't I remember his initials right now? Howard. We lost Howard.
CD.
CD. Yeah. It like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
but
it's just not.
The point I was going to make with that is, I'm really glad to see that, like, the core group and the other guys that are in the league now too. There's a lot more interest than what the people that left put into it. So
Yeah, I asked OC to leave. I asked JC to leave.
oh, did you?
I did, yeah. So I asked OC to leave. I just said, "Hey, man, what's going on? Like, where you been?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, I just kind of haven't been into it." And I told him, I was like, "Man, you haven't been into it for like 2 years, so like, I don't know."
Beat it.
Yeah, I was like, "Look, man, you're always invited back because you were a good player. Just let me know." And so he said, "Yeah." And it seemed like we might be able to bring him back at some point, but I just don't know. JC, I asked to leave, just he didn't really mesh with us. And I remembered originally that with 8 people, we had a better league in the inaugural year. We had a better league with 8 people. Just I don't know, just having 8 people.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to bring that back, I guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, I made the one point, but the other thing that I was kind of trying to get to is where do we find other people if we want to go with a 12-man league
Yeah.
or even 10?
I don't know. Like I've been asking around at work. There's one kid that thinks that he can compete, and I told him, I was making fun of him because he was saying he's doing good in his like $20 league, and I was like, all right, man, well, why don't you step
I'm
it
going to
up,
say
dude?
$20 though.
Yeah, like this ain't some $20 league. Like we actually have people who are pretty good at this, So I mean,
Yeah.
I have to. I don't remember how I sold it to you guys, and everyone was just on board, but essentially, I just need to get people on board.
Well, I had money at the time. That's how.
Oh, okay. Yes, 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 yes. Money. Yes. Money. I don't know. We'll definitely have to hit some other stuff. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up in the chat?
That's it, man.
Okay. Well, hopefully this video isn't completely ruined by all the squeaks and children in the background. And I don't know, man. It was
Sorry for my lack of organization. I didn't know I was doing this until a couple hours ago.
No, it's all good, man. Thanks for helping out. I could always do this solo, but it just works a lot better whenever I'm doing it, with you. So hopefully this sounds better.
Here's to the commish.
Thanks, man. We'll see you around.
See you guys.